Today, Kitty, she reminded me that we actually bought SYNTHETIX on February 22nd, 2021, a few months back. And we bought SYNTHETIX at $3.70. And that is basically generating us an unrealized profit of today's price of 71% return. Now, when I say unrealized, you know, why not take some profit, 71%, and put some profit in the right pocket and left pocket and in the back pocket? And just in case you didn't buy, well, then I assume that you are new to the channel. So please hit like, smash, subscribe, because if you are subscribed and you come join our live streams, you would have known exactly when we bought. SYNTHETIX, I'm gonna add a few SYNTHETIX to the portfolio. At, let's say exact, that's going to be a 3.8. I think it's a good price. You never know. So now trading at 78% below its all-time high, which was recorded on February the 14th, 2021. And remember, we bought here in 2022. However, SYNTHETIX is still one of my favorite and the leading platforms in the decentralized finance space, which issues synthetic assets, which actually makes this project so special, so unique, and not a lot of competition. So I believe that SYNTHETIX, or the SNX token, will definitely resume its bull market trend, especially when we're going to see decentralized finance begin to play a much larger part in the financial markets from my point of view, in 2023, when we're going to see the launch of the Web 3.0. Now, even though we're still trading so much down from its all-time high, be careful, because I do think that we could see further down trend in 2022, but definitely 2023, that's, from my point of view, going to be the year of either the Web 3.0 and to the moon, or maybe even World War 3, but something with the 3. Anyway, remember to do your own financial research. Now, just in case you are new to crypto, well, then let me start with the obvious. I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but don't you worry. If you already made it to this video here on my channel, well, then allow me to congratulate you, because you are now on the path to become among the top 1%. My name is Nico Arachi, and I'm the host of Crypto Never Sleeps. So one of the reasons that I love SYNTHETIX is because SYNTHETIX, the SYNTHETIX platform, allows users to issue and trade synthetic assets, obviously, which are digital and represent other real assets such as stocks, commodities, or simply just cryptocurrencies. And they have a built-in decentralized exchange interface, which allows users to trade without having to register an account, and offers the ability through synthetic assets to replicate prices of real assets, and to a certain extent also without KYC. So nobody knows that Kitty is, trading synthetic assets. Nobody knows. Nobody actually even knows Kitty, but you'll see in the end of the video. Currently, the live SNX price today is trading at $6.29, and the current coin market cap ranking is number 97, with a live market cap of more than 722 million. And now let's have a look at some of the latest or recent news and updates that actually helped the token price increase. First piece of news is that SYNTHETIX launched perpetual futures on Optimism, which is the optimistic rollup scaling solution on Ethereum. So this launch implied an upgrade to the protocol, and users, they can benefit from higher transaction throughputs and reduced network fees. Now, initially, trading will be limited, and the first partner to integrate is the Quenta protocol, which is a decentralized composable protocol with an alleged easy-to-use trading user interface. So SYNTHETIX perpetual markets will be accessible through a dedicated Quenta UI. SYNTHETIX perpetual futures, I have a hard time pronouncing that, will enable a much expanded and capital efficient trading experience by allowing both leveraged longs and shorts on a large selection of assets. So SYNTHETIX futures, or the synthetic future protocol, will provide for all who are staking an additional revenue stream due to exchange and funding rate fees, and reduce the need to hedge the additional debt due to the inherent self-hedging and controlled exposure through market size limits. So the initial launch, or let's say the beta launch, will feature Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Chainlink's Link tokens. So currently SYNTHETIX operates depth pools across two Ethereum chains, the mainnet and the layer 2 scaling solution, Optimism. Second piece of news is that SYNTHETIX, they are commencing the depth pool merger in order to enhance liquidity and staking capabilities. So utilizing Chainlink oracles as the core component of consensus for the total depth accumulation, they stated that the depth amount for all of the issued cents is calculated off-chain. And then the value is pushed on-chain using Chainlink's decentralized oracle network, which is read by SYNTHETIX contracts on both layer 1 and layer 2. So by merging the depth pools, it actually provides maximum liquidity across the protocol and the ability to transfer synths or synthetic assets between multiple chains efficiently via the cross-chain messaging. And let me just tell you something. Cross-chain messaging is something that you have to pay attention to, because that is going to be the new buzzword. It actually has to do with interoperability. So through the cross-chain messaging, rather than relying on automated market makers, the depth pool on the SYNTHETIX protocol actually allows the protocol to have fungibility on both layer 1 and layer 2. So the next piece of news, and since this video is basically a summary of what's been going on the last 3 months, we're actually going to move on to the new assets that are available on SYNTHETIX Perpetual Futures protocol. You see, in the beginning of April, they actually added additional coins to their future markets. And as of now, what they added is Sol, AVAX, Matic, Aave, Uni, Euro, Gold, and Silver. So all these tokens, they joined a growing list of supported cryptocurrencies available for leverage trading through, again, SYNTHETIX Perpetual Futures. Now all these assets, they have been available for spot trading for the past few months, but the news of the day, and SYNTHETIX is obviously excited to allow traders now across two layers access to leverage perpetual futures in these markets. So gold, silver, and euro are the first setup of supported commodities and forex markets available for leverage trading through SYNTHETIX Perpetual Futures. Now there is nowhere else in the ecosystem of DeFi where you can trade gold, silver futures fully on chain. And an automated keeper has been developed in order to automatically open and close gold, silver, and euro markets when real world markets open and close. Because you do remember, like we are called here, crypto never sleeps. Crypto literally never sleeps, but the gold, the silver, euro, the traditional markets, they do indeed sleep and also take holidays. And thank God we got over the news. I mean, I love SYNTHETIX. I just always think it's a little bit complicated to explain and also get your head around, but it has huge potential. So let's get into some future price predictions and see what the sentiment is like by the ones that actually claim that they know a thing or two about crypto. The first future price prediction comes from Digital Coin, and they believe we're going to see a high in 2022 of $8.44 and $13.79 in 2025. The second one comes from walletinvestor.com, and they predict that the price will hit $7.19 in 2022 and $8.71 in 2025. So they're a little apart from each other. However, the last and the third prediction comes from cryptocurrency priceprediction.com, and in contrast to the two above, they're basing their prediction on a fundamental approach. And they're seeing a high in 2022 of $13.38, and listen to this now, $75.68 in 2025. So before we end, I always like to give my 2 cents on the dollar. And in this case, I would say it would be 70 cents on the dollar, right? We did announce and we shared with you when we bought. And I think it's been a good investment. Now, I don't think there's so much else to say that when I added to Kitty's portfolio, well, I think that says it all. But if we want to point out another highlight, I'm just going to read what I said earlier, and that is SYNTHETIX is the only platform that is supporting, as of now, tradable, traditional commodities with leverage, long or short. And that pretty much says it all, right? It's a market leader of tomorrow. Now, in case this video brought you any kind of value, well then please hit like, smash, subscribe, and all them goodies, right? And furthermore, why don't you come and join our live streams? Sometimes they're fun, sometimes they're not. But nevertheless, Kitty, she's always around.
We're gonna do some jazzercise that'll keep you fit and smiling, sugar.